that place that you called home for about billions of years already. Yes, I am talking about the place that we called home, Earth. Now, for sure, questions have been running in your mind already. Questions like, why should we leave Earth? What will happen? Is it really the end? Or is it really possible? These questions cannot be answered yet. But some scientists and astronomers believe that the Earth will have its own death, a death that might be caused by an asteroid, a comet, or a direct hit of a solar flare that is released by the sun, or the death of the sun itself. There are also speculations from a famous persona named Michael de Nostradamus. Nostradamus had predicted several things that some had happened already. He predicted that there will be huge waves that will kill thousands of lives and will bring fishes into the land. And so, last 2004, a huge tsunami had struck several countries in Southeast Asia, and that was caused by an earthquake from the Pacific Ocean. And of course, he also predicted that the Earth will have its own death, and that is caused by severe volcanic eruptions, extreme weather, and global warming. It is a fact that the Earth is one of the heavenly bodies in our universe. Some of them are the other planets, comets, asteroids, moons, meteors and meteorites, and even the space dust are only one of the few identified heavenly space objects in our wide and mysterious universe. Now, the question is there a new planet that we can transfer to? A planet like, an Earth-like planet? As of now, none. But according to National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, as of July 30, 2010, there are 473 confirmed extrasolar planets, or exoplanets. What are these exoplanets? These are the planets that are found outside of our solar system, which means that it does not belong to the 8 planets of our solar system. Yes, 8 planets, because Pluto is no longer considered as a planet. It has been downgraded into a huge rock or a moon-like object. Now, these planets are the extrasolar planets. Now, given this data, we have a large probability and possibility that we might find another Earth-like planet. In searching for new planets, astronomers are looking at a distant star and observe the universe is or has undefined limit in terms of size. Astronomers or the planet hunters are having a hard time in searching for another Earth-like planet. According to astrologycafe.net, there are roughly 1 billion stars in each galaxy only. And there are 240 billion visible known galaxies as of today. So this will give us roughly 240 trillion stars, if I'm correct. Now, imagine if you will look those 240 trillion stars one by one, just to look another planet. That would be very hard. But astronomers are filtering those stars. They are considering some criteria that would somehow match the characteristics of the Earth. Now, what are these characteristics that they are looking? It's time to know the Earth first. According to Wikipedia.org, let me read this. The mass of the Earth is approximately 5.98 times 1,024 kilograms. It is composed mostly of 32.1% of iron, 30.1% oxygen, 15.1% magnesium, No, 15.1 silicon, 13.9% magnesium, 2.9% sulfur, 1.8% nickel, 1.5% calcium, and 1.4% aluminum, with the remaining 1.2% consisting of the trace amounts of other elements, such as gold, silver, or bronze, and other elements. Now, due to mass segregation, the core region is believed to be primarily composed of iron, which is 88.8%, with smaller amounts of nickel, 5.8%, and sulfur, 4.5%, and less than 1% of trace elements. The geochemist Frank Wigglesworth Clark, the father of geochemistry, calculated that a little more than 47% of Earth's crust is composed of oxygen. Now, the Earth also has a unique magnetic field that protects us from the solar radiations that comes from the sun. And this promotes life here on Earth. That is why our planet is so unique, because of our magnetic field. And also, the Earth is located to what scientists are called the galactic habitable zone. What is this galactic habitable zone? The galactic habitable zone is close enough to the galactic center to be infused with heavy elements generated by countless stellar explosions over the eons. So, our galaxy, which we call the Milky Way, is like a disk. So imagine this disk. This is our galaxy, the Milky Way. Now, the galactic habitable zone is located at the center, around here, over the Milky Way. And this is far enough from the deadly gamma radiation that comes, or that roars out from the center. So the center of our galaxy is very, very harmful and fatal for us. And it is far enough from the edge of our galaxy, because they believe that the end of the galaxy, the end of the galaxy doesn't have elements like what we can find in our habitable zone. And they believe that the galactic habitable zone lies 26,000 light years from the center of the galaxy, about where the Earth is. So, because of that, scientists are looking for stars that are only found in the galactic habitable zone. So that is approximately less than 1 million stars only. So instead of looking one by one those 240 trillion stars, that will make the work of our planet hunters easier. Now, the planet hunters are concentrating on a star which we cannot see on our naked eye and lies in the constellation Libra. They call it the Gliese 581. Gliese 581 was discovered by the German astronomer named Wilhelm Gliese, and it is a red dwarf with 31% of the sun's mass and only 1.3% of the sun's luminosity, which means that this sun is so small that it only generates lesser heat. So the planets around here are orbiting close enough to the sun, but they consider this as still in a habitable zone, because the heat will not affect the temperature in the planets revolving it. Now they are observing one planet, and they believe that this planet is a water world. So imagine our next Earth is like a water world, and this planet believed to complete its full orbit in 13 days. Imagine how fast that is compared to Earth, that is 365 days to complete a revolution around the sun. But here, it's only 13 days. So you will celebrate your birthday 13 days. So you will reach 1,000 years old. Now, based on this statistics and data, what if we will find a new planet? Are you willing to leave this earth for the reason of, well, for survival's sake? Or are you willing to leave this earth for another journey of science? And would it be worth of our trip there and take the risk to be an alien creature in that planet? Science and religion have very huge differences, but it's up to us if we can bear to leave our planet, the planet that we called home, and transfer to a new home thousands of light years away. Mr. Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Vincent. Can we give another round of applause to our two prepared speakers, Toastmaster King and Toastmaster Vincent? Thank you. At this time, let's proceed to the evaluation.